If you're putting all your gradings after color space transform, then very sorry to say you are not even in the game of color grading. Why? Let me show you. So this is my CST, which is transforming my S-Log3 footage into Rec 709. Now you can see here the CST I have kept at the very last. I'll use this node to increase the exposure. So let me just increase the gamma, and I will decrease the lift to give it a little punch. Now this footage is looking great, like it is exposed perfectly, and you can also see in the parade nothing is getting choked in the highlights and nothing is getting crushed in the shadows. But if I disconnect all these nodes and keep the CST before all these nodes, let me just show you what it does. Just keep an eye on the parade. 3 2 1. You can see in the parade everything is getting crushed, the highlights are getting crushed, and the shadows are getting crushed, and the footage itself is looking like a crap. You might be recording in 16 bit of color depth, you are using 16 stops of dynamic range, but the CST is working as a funnel. All the details and the information which is stored in the log footage, you are just funneling it into a smaller color space, which is Rec 709. But if I just invert the process and keep all the nodes before CST and keeping the CST after all these grading nodes, you will see everything looking fine again. Here you are using all those information like 16 bit of color depth, 16 stops of dynamic range, but as soon as you keep all your grading nodes after the CST, you are just working with 6 stops of dynamic range and 10 bit of color depth, which is in Rec 709.